Lab report, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Can I see Demetrius' handbag, please?
Maybe.
Robert, I never saw Cheryl with anything like this. You know, besides, when she left to go over to Olivia's, she had just come from being kidnapped.
No, she wouldn't have stopped at home to change clothes then.
No, how could she, you know?
According to this report here, the handbag is intact, no sequins missing.
Yeah, but Demetra could have had it repaired if she saw pieces falling off.
Tell you what, I will allow you to explain that to the DA in court. We'll be the laughingstock of Port Charles. However, you're right about one thing. You said we couldn't make a case out of sequins, and we can't. Demetra couldn't have shot Olivia.
Yeah, plus the fact we have her on videotape at the time Olivia was shot, right?
So what do you have? All you have is Anna standing over Olivia.
We have Julian on the balcony, and we have your sister defending him to the hilt.
Yeah, with Anna taking the fall for Julian.
Cheryl wouldn't do that.
How do you know? I mean, she lied about the guy being alive. She lied about him being on the balcony. She's lied about everything else.
Okay.
Why not me?
Okay, maybe she did lie. Maybe she lied about everything. Maybe she did everything you said, but I know she did not do them for the reasons that you think she did. She loves you, Robert.
That is not the issue here. However, I, for one, don't believe that any of those three fired the shot that hit Olivia.
All right, then who did?
I don't know. But whoever it is doesn't care whether Anna, Julian, or Cheryl take the fall for it.
Oh, I hate being away from you, Robert, at holiday time.
It's okay, she understands.
I hate it.
It's going to be over soon.
They keep telling me that.
It's going to be over soon. It's going to be over soon. I have this feeling it's going to be over soon.
Have you heard anything from Robert?
No, I haven't yet, but I should.
Thank you.
Robert.
Well, what do you have for us? So, did you find Julian and Cheryl?
No.
Why the hell not?
Why did we lose them in the first place?
Look, you're not blaming me
Hey,
for
who
that.
screwed up the deal? We had a perfect thing going
You
down there.
screwed it up. You should have arrested her.
You had no right to be down what happened.
Stop it, both of you, stop it. Look, if you don't stop arguing and start working together, I'm going to be stuck in jail for the rest of my life. And if Olivia dies, it's going to be worse.
Okay. You're right.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. What about Olivia? I called the hospital. They gave me the usual answer. They said she was critical. Did you hear anything?
Not yet. I have to call Monica later for an update on her condition. Now, you said when I walked in the door, did I have anything?
Okay, don't start.
I'm trying to answer his question.
I just don't want you to get on at each other anymore, okay?
I won't. You can go on.
I have a plan.
Oh, fine. Great.
Duke. What's involved?
Firstly, Monica.
The only thing I'm interested in is something that'll get Anna out of here.
You think that I don't want that?
Look, shh. Do we stand a chance?
Yes, a good one.
Good.
Well, you can tell us. I'm not going to do anything this time. I won't.
This time, I'm not going to let you.
Can you tell us what it's about, what's involved?
Well, it hinges on my talking two people into doing something unethical.
Perfect.
You're starting to sound like him.
No, is this all you're going to tell us?
Until I've got it all worked out, yes. I have a call to make to Monica, and then, and only then, will I tell you things.
You look a lot better. How do you feel?
Okay.
Yeah, your color came back and everything. See? I may not be the best doctor in the world, but at least I don't cost much. But you gave me what I needed yesterday.
I'm not following.
I've found my crumbling crown.
I'm still not following.
It's a song. I've found my crumbling crown, lying where I tossed it. I thought that I had lost it. I'm sorry you had to get so sick to tell me how you really felt.
What?
Let's not push this now. Let's have your coffee. Let me just take a look at the wound. talk about all that mushy stuff later on. Lots of time for that now. I have to go.
Oh, don't. Just stay here and we'll pretend like we're at home. Please.
Well, it's actually nice having Thanksgiving here. There's no cooking, no mess to clean up, no fuss.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot to be thankful for. I'll have you home soon, I know it.
Why'd you have to go?
Something, I gotta attend to.
There's nothing to do with what Robert's up to, is it?
No.
You mean that?
Hey, listen. I gave my word for all it's worth. I intend to keep it.
I just don't want you two going at each other again. I really... Please.
Hey, listen. I promise. Word of honor. You know, I'm not a saint. But that man, he can be pretty impossible sometimes.
I know. Yeah, I know. But just give him a chance.
Give him a chance. Okay. I'll give him a chance, I promise. I have to go.
Wait. You promise me one thing?
Anything?
You come back later.
Try and stop me.
Keep me going all day.
Hello, Georgia. Good morning, Monica. 10th floor, Georgia Price. How can I help you?
Good morning, Miss Price. This is Dimitra, Mr. Jerome's friend.
Oh, yes. And a good morning to you.
Well, it would be if I could give Mr. Jerome some good news about his daughter. How is Olivia?
Well, there's been no change. Miss St. John's still listed as critical.
Oh, dear. Oh, well. I wonder if you could do me a favor and call me the moment that she improves. I would like to know the moment she regains consciousness.
You mean notify Mr. Jerome?
Oh, no. I'm taking all his calls, you know. He's still recuperating. But I believe you have my personal number on record, do you?
Well, I'll speak to the doctors.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Goodbye.
Goodbye. That was Mr. Jerome's companion, Dimitra.
Oh, what did she want?
Well, she was just checking on his daughter's condition. And she requested that you call her the moment that Olivia St. John regains consciousness.
If she regains consciousness.
You don't think she will?
At this point, I really don't know what to think. I just hope that I can make that call. Off to work I go.
Thanks.
Thank you. Oh, Robert, pardon me.
Thank you for seeing me, love.
Yes, do you want to talk in my office?
I don't think we've got the time for that.
Well, then how about here?
Thank you.
Sounded kind of urgent when you called this morning.
Yes. There's something I want to ask you to do for me.
Well, if I can, certainly. What?
I want you to help me catch a would-be killer.
Oh, me?
You.
Well, thank you. I mean, well, I'm flattered. I don't know why you would ask. Does this have anything to do with Anna's trial?
It could affect the entire outcome. You game?
What would I have to do?
Let me tell you why I'm asking you to do all of this.
Well, it certainly would help. Go ahead.
Although Anna's on trial for murder at the attempted murder, sorry. It's my belief that the person who actually did the shooting is still running around out there somewhere.
Wait a minute. Robert, everything that I have read or heard on the news, it seems that Scott is very convinced that he has got the conviction wrapped up with motive, with opportunity, you name it.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think, I don't know. Everything I read and I hear, I cannot, in my heart, believe Anna is guilty.
Good. Because the only way that I can flush out this would-be killer is to release some news. News that'll be seen by the world in print, radio, and television. News to the effect that Olivia St. John is coming out of her coma, and there's every reason to believe that she'll reveal the true name of the person who shot her.
Wait a minute, Robert.
Now, the
she's
first
already...
time that she came out of her coma, well, she was confused. She was groggy. But this time, we'll make sure everybody knows that she's going to identify her assailant, and she's going to be fully conscious and in her right mind.
And so say the doctors in attendance.
You got it. I guess this kind of... Well, this sort of leaves you wide open.
Oh, I'd say it does. Oh, yeah.
Ruin your career, the rest of your life.
No, not could. Would.
Point is, if I don't get something going very shortly, she could spend a large part of her life in prison, and I'm just not sure how I'd break that to my daughter.
Oh, there's Robin, yes.
I'm sorry. That was dirty pool using her that way. I'm retracting the whole thing. This conversation never took place, Monica. I'm sorry.
Robert.
You're still worried about Anna, huh? You know there's nothing we can do for her now.
Yes, there is. We can turn ourselves in.
Well, it's not going to do us much good, and it's not going to help her either.
Julian, you have said that over and over again, and I am not a stupid person, but I still don't get it.
My sister could still die. Then it becomes a murder trial, and we step forward, we could be forced to testify against her. We'd be helping them to throw away the key.
Why don't we let Robert and Anna's defense counsel decide that?
I was wondering how all this stuff came up again. You know, you never mentioned Robert or any of this stuff yesterday. It's the first time I hadn't been jealous since I got back.
Now I'm really lost.
When you were sick, yesterday, you said a lot of things. You talked about us, about school, and the stuff we used to do together, and then how you loved me.
Right now, Anna is most important.
I know. I feel bad for her, too, but we can't live our lives for other people. We got each other. My father doesn't want me anymore, and the family's finished. We're free to start over again.
Are you really trying to protect me?
How could I not want to protect you?
Or are you just trying to protect yourself?
I don't know what you mean, but we can protect Anna by staying quiet. That's the truth.
Hi. I got your call. What is it?
It's for you.
What is it?
Statement from Dr. Monica Quartermain. Just keep your voice down when you read it.
What a break! Oh, is this an exclusive? No, I'm telling you. Does anybody else have this?
No, you're the one and only. You're going to release it to the world if you can.
What do you mean if I can? You try and stop me. This is the biggest scoop. Thank you.
Ow! You may not want to when you discover that none of it's true.
What?
I'm trying to lure out a would-be killer.
Monica is willing to put her career on the line to help you out on this?
Just the same as I'm asking you.
What the hey? Wait, what about you? What happens? What happens if this thing doesn't work and everybody finds out it's a scam? What's going to happen?
I'm finished.
You're finished, I'm finished, we're all finished.
Kip, I've got to do it.
What did Sean
for Anna
say?
and
What did
Robin.
Sean say about this?
Oh. Well, I didn't want to worry him.
Oh, you didn't want to worry him? You didn't want to... You knew he'd talk you out of it, and me out of it, and Monica out of it.
Listen, I have to do this. For Anna and for Robin. You don't.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Happy Thanksgiving. I want to thank Robin for the sandwiches. She made them. You have to thank Olin for the pie. She made it. You can thank me because I brought it all here.
Oh, thank you. It's wonderful.
Well, since you couldn't be home for Thanksgiving, we decided we'd bring Thanksgiving here to you.
It's very thoughtful of you. Very nice.
Oh, thank you. Listen, just find the outlet and I'll take care of the rest.
It's right here, sir. Here, let me
Right,
take care of
over
that.
there. That's good.
What is this, Robert?
Listen, I said next time I walked in here I'd have something for you.
I know, but
I don't want to watch football.
That's all right. I asked Robert to come.
Now, do you know what channel you want?
No, it'll be fine. Thank you very much.
Robert, what is all this, please?
Oh, we're going to watch television.
I don't want to watch television. There are other things I would like to do before I go back to my cell.
Well, you see, I wouldn't want you to miss this. This is the start of the plot to lure Olivia's assailant out into the open.
How it is on this holiday weekend in Port Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, this news statement just in. This is a statement issued by Dr. Monica Quartermain of General Hospital, and it's an update on the condition regarding Olivia St. John, who was recently felled by assailant's bullet. Dr. Quartermain reports that Olivia St. John has regained consciousness. As many of you may know, Olivia St. John was felled by a bullet recently, and she has been clinging to her life in a deep coma, clinging with life support systems. Dr. Quartermain says the prognosis at this time is complete recovery. I think one
She'll be able to talk then.
added to this official statement. With Olivia St. John regaining consciousness, will she stick to her story that Anna Devane Lavery shot her, or will she name another? The police suspect that someone else shot Olivia St. John, who is the daughter of alleged mob leader Victor Jerome. To recap,
The area.
Give us something to use and we will.
Just please leave. This is a hospital, not a police station.
Here they come now.
Hey, what about the bulletin?
Have her here into Olivia St. John.
Are you going to have to question her right now?
Okay.
Have you received any indication that she, in fact, is prepared to change her story?
Please, let them through.
All right. Look, you want a statement? I'll give you a statement. I'm always happy to cooperate with my friends in the press.
Since when? He must have broken the case.
As it turns out, I'm happy to confirm Dr. Monica Quartermain's announcement that Olivia St. John has, in fact, regained consciousness.
Oh, good.
I'm on my way to see her now, and I expect her to shed some new light on this case.
Like naming her real assailant?
Well, you never can tell.
I think she already has. It's Anna Devane Lavery.
Maybe she wishes to change her mind.
What makes you so sure she will?
Well, you see, when we first spoke, she was in shock and rather groggy. Now I understand Olivia seems to see things a little more clearly. All I will say is that stick around, because this case may start to get...
Commissioner! Come on. Why don't they have an update? I can't believe that they're not going to follow up on a report like that.
Honey, sooner or later they will.
I can get us music.
Well, we could always dance in the meantime.
Aren't you in the least bit concerned about Olivia's condition?
I'd be more concerned than she ever gave to me, let's face it. Come on, put the radio down. Let's relax, okay? It'll come eventually.
I don't want to miss the news.
Well, what are you expecting to hear, honey? Even if she does come out of this thing and remembers what happened that night, she's not going to name us. She never saw us on the balcony. So why don't we just leave the guessing to the cops, okay?
Because I am not an innocent bystander. Because I went to Olivia's suite to kill her and I fired the gun.
So what do you want to do now?
I want to turn myself in.
You did that. And look where it got us.
I'm not going to run this time.
You'd have to turn me in, too, this time.
What do you mean?
First thing Scorpio's going to ask you when you go back to him is where I am. You passed on all your opportunities to tell him so far. You're saying you're prepared to give him that information now?
All right, you going in place?
Yeah.
Good.
Commissioner Scorpio, there's a call for you.
No, you take that with you. I want to check on our patient.
Yep. Lewis here. Give it to me.
How is she?
Well, for a patient who just came out of a coma, she's remarkably comatose.
Maybe she hasn't heard about her miraculous recovery.
Well, then she's the only one who hasn't. The whole hospital is talking about it. I guess your plan is working.
So far, so good.
Now what?
Well, I've got to talk to my people. Make sure that there's no slip-ups.
Listen, Robert, are you reasonably sure no harm could come to Olivia?
Whoever did this to her is still out there. They're going to try again. This may actually save her miserable life.
Not to mention what it would do for Anna.
No, it would have been so much simpler if she could have just told the truth. Instead, we've got to go through this elaborate charade to smoke out this would-be assailant. you're going to help us, sweet cakes, one way or another, and it didn't do this to you. You give me the person that did, and I'll clear her once and for all.
What's this about Olivia?
Olivia?
Phil just told me there's a report about her on the radio.
Really? Well, don't worry about it, honey. The hospital regularly issues reports on her condition even when there is no change.
This sounds different. Come on, turn it on.
No, honey, don't do that. You're just going to get up.
Has apparently regained consciousness. Miss St. John has been in a coma since shortly after identifying Anna Devane Lavery as the person who shot her. The question now is, will she stick to her account or name another as her would-be murderer? Authorities believe someone else tried to kill the daughter of mob kingpin Victor Jerome, but as yet have not identified possible suspects. Commissioner Robert Scorpio was interviewed a short while ago as he raced into the hospital to meet with Miss St. John. He expressed confidence that she will in fact recant her previous statement and reveal the identity of her real assailant. We'll bring you further updates as they develop.
I might have known Olivia wouldn't go out quietly. I've got to get over to the hospital.
No, honey, don't do that. Why don't you wait until the doctors call you? I'm sure they will if there is anything to report.
What am I supposed to do in the meantime? Just sit around and twiddle my thumbs?
Is there anything else we can do but twiddle and pray?
Now, you've all got your assignments. You all go to your post and you stay there unless otherwise ordered. Well, she had thrown a blanket over the hospital, and I had no intention of letting Olivia's assailant get through it. And as you all know by now, it's no secret that I want to clear Anna Devane, but not jeopardizing another life in the process. Now, you question anything. Anything that doesn't look right, ask a question. Use your brains and your judgment. The person we're up against is extremely clever, so we can't take anything for granted. Okay, go to your posts and good luck.
Nurse Kleinenberg, please report to nursing administration.
So, now the fun begins.
Nurse Kleinenberg.
My gut tells me we won't be waiting very long.
Well, if Olivia's assailant buys our story, he or she will think they have to move fast to risk being exposed.
That's what I'm counting on. Okay, I guess we better get to our position.
Oh, I'll show you the room that we've set up for a command post. It's devil. Well, it is all quiet, and I see you.
Same here.
Has not been a single report of any suspicious activity anywhere in the hospital.
Robert, do you think maybe the assailant is on to us?
I doubt it, unless somebody leaked details of the sting.
Get out. Not a chance.
Well, we couldn't have better bait. Her testimony is the strongest evidence yet against Anna. If she's going to come to and change her story, the culprit has no other choice but to try again.
Only we'll be waiting.
Yeah. The news reports have been out for several hours now. Why don't we up the ante a little bit? Hope our player is listening.
Hey.
What?
Remember this? This song? During college, this was the only one you ever could get me to dance to. Don't you remember? Come on. Let ourselves remember a little bit.
And dance?
Well, why not? It's just us chickens. Come on, honey.
Sure. I'd love to. Go slow.
I will. Never could fast dance. Remember? I always had to watch my feet, make sure I didn't step on them.
I remember. Ow! Ow!
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Ow!
What happened? Honey. Sit down, sit down.
Ow!
Whoa.
Oh!
Okay, sit down. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, honey, you opened it up again. All right, wait. We got to redress it and put some more antiseptic on it, okay? Where's all the gauze?
Well, didn't we use all the rest of it this afternoon?
Oh, I guess we must have.
I'm okay.
No, sweetheart. No, sweetheart. You'll get infected again if I don't do something right now, okay?
I I don't want you to go out this late.
No, don't be silly. I'll just go down to the drugstore. They have everything we need, okay? I'll be back before you know it.
You're too good for me.
Don't be silly. Now, just be still, okay? Don't try and do anything. Be right back.
Indicate Miss St. John's condition is steadily improving. She is now responding to vocal commands and beginning to initiate conversations herself. After consulting with Dr. Monica Quartermain and other specialists on the General Hospital staff, Commissioner Scorpio has decided to take a radical step in an effort to get the patient to reveal who attempted to kill her. Once Miss St. John has completely regained control of her faculties, Dr. Quartermain will administer a new type of truth serum. According to hospital sources, this drug has proven remarkably effective in eliciting information. Authorities are said to be convinced it will lead to a new arrest and the subsequent release of Anna Devane Lavery, held.
Yeah, Lou's here. Okay, we'll put it right on. So we just called ICU, wants to talk to Monica. They said it was urgent.
I got that right.
Hello? Anybody there? Hello?
This is Dr. Quartermain. Can I help you?
Hello, Dr. Quartermain. It's Victor Jerome. I heard the reports about my daughter on the radio. Are they true? Is Olivia really coming around?
Well, that she is, yes. Mr. Jerome, this could be the break the police have been looking for. I'm sure you must be thrilled.
Thrilled can't even describe how I feel.
Well, yes, we're all rather amazed ourselves.
Doctor, I'd really like to come over there right now, but I'm still feeling awfully weak, and it's still very hard for me to manage the wheelchair.
Victor, lack of use, no doubt.
Well, I'll make sure that you're kept posted, Mr. Jerome.
Oh, please do, Doctor, and I want to thank you for all you've done for my daughter.
Well, it was nothing, literally.
All right, I hope to be hearing from you very soon, then. Goodbye.
Honey, I'm so glad you didn't go to the hospital.
I'm dying to go to the hospital, but what if Olivia implicates Julian? I'm sure he's involved.
We should be away as much as possible. I just hope that Julian is far away by now.
He'd be a fool to still be hanging around.
Darling, will you be all right without me for a little bit?
Why? Where are you going at this time of night?
Well, I have to run to the pharmacy before they close. I need to get some makeup and some toilet.
Why didn't you ask the servants to go out and get those for you earlier?
Oh, I did, but they forgot.
I hate to have you alone out at night.
I can give her a lift, boss.
All right, fine.
Thanks. We'll be right back, honey.
I was not thrilled telling Mr. Jerome all that. I hope I sounded convincing enough.
Very convincing. I mean, I almost bought it.
Yeah, let's hope Jerome did.
Look, you don't actually think that man would kill his own daughter?
No, but I'm sure he has access to somebody that will.
We have done everything except roll out the red carpet for him.
Yeah, well, we just kick back and wait for the guest of honor to accept our invitation.
Yeah, Lou's here. Tell me. Anything else you said? Okay, thanks. Unidentified woman called the operator down to the switchboard asking about Olivia's condition. The switchboard operator asked a few questions. She got nervous and hung up.
Damn it, when? What the hell's keeping you?
Him. What do you mean him? I said the caller was a she. She's not the only one who's nervous, I guess, huh?
We're close. I can smell it. I can almost touch it. We just got to stay on our toes.
You're convinced that Julian's going to show up, aren't you?
Convinced? No.
Yeah, you're pretty damn sure, right?
He's my most likely suspect at the moment.
But?
Most likely doesn't really apply where this case is concerned. Nothing seems to apply anymore. All I know is that someone's going to put in an appearance, probably tonight. Now, either we catch them the minute they set foot on stage, or Anna and Olivia are in deeper trouble.
I can't wait to get home and take a nice hot bath.
Oh, boy, that sounds heavenly. Oh, well, after a day like today, too. Oh, I forgot my gloves. Well, you go on, huh? Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Night.
All this excitement is killing me.
I never did waiting very well, you know.
No, you didn't. You didn't have the patience for stakeout.
I feel so useless. I mean, if I can't be out there calling the shots, it's no interest in it.
Look, you've stirred the pot plenty. Now it's time to serve up the stew.
Oh, that's good. I wish I'd seen that.
But wait, where are you going?
Down to ICU. I want to see that everything's set up and...
bring you another update on the condition of Olivia St. John. Sources at General Hospital report the patient is making remarkable progress.
Dr. Strain, report to radiology staff. Dr. Strain, report to radiology staff.
Hi, Jake. How are you holding up?
What happened to Liv?
Oh, your defense attorney and your prosecutor tried to settle something out of court.
You and Scott?
Yes. I don't like that man.
Why don't you and I get together some then wring his bloody neck?
That'd be a good idea. Enough about him. We've got to prepare for tomorrow. Look, I'm almost sure that Baldwin is getting close to summing up for the prosecution.
Well, wait a minute. I mean, if Robert's plan to trap the killer tonight works, then I won't have to take the stand tomorrow.
What if the killer doesn't make his move tonight?
Well, he has to make his move tonight. Monica issued a statement yesterday saying Olivia could regain consciousness at any time. It has to be tonight.
Look, irregardless, we have to be prepared. We don't know whether Robert's plan is going to work or not.
Anything?
Couldn't be quieter.
The hell is keeping him?
Dr. Richardson, report to X-ray. Dr. Richardson, report to X-ray.
I need to see some identification.
What the hell's that?
Someone must have gotten into the oxygen supply. Guard Olivia in room 6.
Right.
Careful. All right, listen. Split up and cover the exits. Nurse, I got a man down here. Are we looking for a man or a woman? Anyone in a hurry. Move. Careful with him.
Robert?
Yeah, careful.
All right, we've got a man. He's bleeding. Listen, you get a gurney.
Okay, right.
How bad is it, Monica?
I don't know, but it could. Nasty gas. Probably a concussion. Get the oxygen, will you?
Come on, move it in here, will you?
All right, fellas, you got it
Now listen,
ready?
go easy with him.
Okay, watch it. Careful, careful, careful. His neck. Okay, careful. Watch his neck. All right, get him to ER, stat. Watch it.
Go easy with him.
Monica, Commissioner, a chloroform nurse has been found at the staff entrance to General.
Oh, my God. Who?
Georgia Price. She's also suffering from exposure. She was stripped of her uniform.
Oh, look, I'm going to ER right now.
You're looking for someone disguised as a nurse, maybe a woman. Keep your eyes open.
Robert, are you coming?
Yeah.
Georgia, do you feel up to answering some questions?
I don't know if my head's on straight, but I'll try.
Where were you grabbed in chloroform, Bob?
Well, outside the hospital staff entrance. I'd said goodnight to a friend, and she went off in one way, and then I'd forgotten something, and so I started back, and then wham! Somebody came out from behind the bushes and grabbed me in a chokehold, and then came the chloroform.
Did you get a look at the assailant?
Well, I couldn't turn around because of that chokehold. But one thing I do remember is that whoever it was strong. Now that I know for sure. Oh yes. And there was another thing. Whoever it was had on a heavy cloth overcoat of some kind. I put my hand up to my throat, and I remember feeling that rough cloth.
Could you tell if it was a man or a woman?
No, I couldn't tell. Just strong, that's all I know.
What about perfume, something like that?
Well, no, that wet rag with the chloroform was zapped into my face as soon as I was grabbed. And
that's all right. How do you feel now?
Well, I feel kind of lurchy, but I guess I'm okay otherwise.
Okay, well, I'm going to get you a room and you stay the night here.
No, thanks, really. I have to get home. I've got to feed my cats. I'll be okay. I'm just going to rest here for a little bit longer.
I'll have someone drive you. You shouldn't try to do that yourself.
I walk to work.
I'll have someone walk you then. In the meantime, what about my officer? How is he?
Well, right now he's in ER. He's getting stitches.
Can I question him?
About half an hour or so, yeah.
Okay. I wish I could put a news blackout on this.
Not a chance, Robert. It's all over the hospital.
I guess you're right. Well, half an hour gives me enough time to do something I hoped I wouldn't have to.
What's that?
Tell Anna I screwed up.
We can't waste any more time waiting for Robert. We've got to be prepared for tomorrow. Who knows when Robert's trap will be sprung?
It has to be sprung tonight after Monica's statement that Olivia could regain consciousness at any time. It has to be tonight.
I am sure that Baldwin is getting close to finishing for the prosecution, possibly even tomorrow morning. We have to be prepared.
He's right, you know.
Anna, you're going to be up first for the defense.
Wait a minute. I thought the defendant didn't necessarily have to testify.
No, she doesn't have to, but we want her to. We want the jury to see that she wants to tell her story.
Have you opened up completely with every move that Olivia made on Anna? And I think you're giving Baldwin a golden opportunity for his cross-examination.
Yes.
Well, then?
It's a risk we're going to have to take, Duke.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I want to do it. I'll take that risk.
Look, Duke, I understand your concern. Believe me, I do. But don't worry. Anna's going to make a fine witness. Look, we have to put Baldwin aside right now. We have to concentrate on our own strategy. We've got to have that jury believing that Anna is telling the truth. Once we do that, we can make them believe Anna when she says that she did not shoot Olivia. We may even go as far as to say that she wanted to shoot Olivia. Believe me, everyone on that jury is going to have sympathy for Anna.
Yes, okay. But will they believe that Anna did not fire the gun that shot Olivia?
Yes, I think we can make them believe that.
Well, I think it's one hell of a gamble.
I want to take it. I want to do that.
Good girl.
Okay. One more argument.
Go ahead.
Supposing Robert doesn't catch the killer tonight, don't we have enough evidence to prove that Anna did not shoot Olivia?
Duke, Anna's my first witness, not my only witness. And this is not my only strategy. Baldwin has put enough holes in this case, I can drive a truck through.
The Commissioner of Police is here to see you, Mrs. Lavery.
Hi, Robert.
I've got some bad news for you.
What?
There was an attempt made on Olivia's life tonight. The assailant got away.
Oh, no.
About you bungled it?
Call it what you like.
Robert.
I can't believe this.
Is there any way to connect the person who made the attempt on Olivia's life now with the person who actually shot her?
No.
But isn't it likely?
It's likely, but no proof.
You know, Jake's putting out on the stand tomorrow, the first witness for the defense.
You are? Yes.
Still?
Yes. How do you feel about that?
You know, Anna, you can still change your mind. There's still time.
No, I want to do that. I want to go on the stand. You must put me up there tomorrow, Jake.
There's no way you could identify who tried to get to Olivia tonight.
Not yet. Oh, Hank, look, there's no point in beating your brains out about this.
I blew it.
Look, there were nurses, there were other hospital personnel hanging about the area you're on guard in. Weren't there?
It was pretty busy there for a while.
Okay. Now, this person was supposedly disguised as a nurse. You weren't to know. Now, let's cut to the chase.
I never saw her coming. The second I turned around, whappo.
Hey, excuse me, where do you think you're going?
I gotta make my report.
No.
Look, we can do that right here. Besides, you're going to be hanging about for a few days. Right, Monica?
Yes, you've had a severe concussion, and that is a nasty bump on your head.
All right. What can you tell me? Anything at all. It happened or you saw before you hit the floor.
Just a white uniform.
What about a face?
No. The hand and the gun. The weapon seemed to cross the face when she struck.
But you saw a nurse's uniform.
Well, the person was wearing white.
A woman?
I'm pretty certain it was a woman.
Wait just a minute. You know, from the x-rays, from the wound, that was an awfully powerful blow.
Nurse's uniform was taken just outside the hospital. This fairly tall, heavily built woman. Georgia might have been hand-picked.
How come?
A man might need a large uniform to cover his disguise.
Really? You think it was a man?
Good possibility.
Cheryl?
Honey, where were you?
When did you get back?
Just a second ago. What were you doing up there?
I couldn't do what I wanted to do.
Do what?
See Robert.
You were going to go all the way down to Port
Yeah,
Charles?
but I couldn't do it.
Why not?
Because I started thinking.
What?
If I tell Robert everything, he'll just take you in and book you for attempted murder. And God knows you have motive. And if I was going to go and I was going to tell him that I was the one on the balcony and that I had the gun and that I wanted to kill her and that you were only there trying to stop me, but Robert has absolutely no reason to believe anything I say. I have been holding back and holding back for so long. This is just hell.
But sweetheart, do you know why you can't do it? Instead of hating yourself, why don't you think about it? I don't have to ask you if you love me anymore. Your actions speak for you.
I don't know anything about love. I don't know how I feel. I don't know what I think. I can't say anything about love. I feel so guilty. About Anna, it makes me sick. I want to help her. I want to help Robert. My leg hurts. My head is going around in circles. I'm cold. I can't think straight.
Sweetheart, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Let me warm you up, all right? I'm gonna make some tea. I'm gonna get the fire going. I'm gonna look at your leg. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. I swear. All right?
Visiting hours are over. I'm afraid we'll have to get back, Mrs. Lavery.
One more minute, please. Just 1 minute.
Please.
Hurry. I don't want to get into any trouble.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks very much. Thank you.
Wait a minute. You thanking me for what? Every night before I go to bed, all I can think about is the fact that if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here. It's my fault you're in here, me treated like a criminal.
No, I'm not. I'm not treated like a criminal. I'm innocent until proven guilty, even in here.
A jail's a jail. I know.
Do you want to know why I said thank you?
I'm not going to stop you from talking. I want to hear everything you have to say.
Thank you for not talking about certain things.
I don't understand. Explain.
I'm not talking about Jake's strategy. I'm not talking about Robert. And I mean, those men, they have my best interests at heart, and I love them for it. And you too, you know, you're all trying to help me, and I'm very, very, very grateful.
Thank you.
That's for Robin. You give it to her personally.
Yeah, I'll sneak in when I go home.
She should be asleep by now.
Yeah. Well.
Good night, then.
Good night. See you in the morning.
Yeah.
How's Olivia St. John?
Well, her condition remains the same.
I caught the news on late television.
Oh, about her regaining consciousness.
Yes, and I did have a chance to talk with Robert Scorpio before I came up here.
So you know how all of this started?
I do.
Well, it looks like I could be in a lot of trouble.
Could be.
Look, Steve, Anna is on trial for attempted murder.
I know that.
And Robert does not believe that Anna was the one who tried to kill Olivia.
We all want to believe that.
Yes, but on the face value, it looks like Scott Baldwin has a cut and dried case against Anna, and that's why I wanted to help Robert.
You took quite a risk with your patient.
No, I didn't. I didn't, Steve. We moved Olivia to another section of ICU. Robert put Sam in the bed. We rigged up all of the monitors, and we faked those. There was not one moment where anyone could have gotten even into the waiting room, let alone into ICU where Olivia was.
I see. And how's Georgia?
You heard about her, too?
Yes.
She's fine. Matter of fact, Robert has had an escort take her home. Look, Steve, I know that everything that I am saying is really not an excuse for what happened this evening.
You look tired.
Well, wasn't exactly your run-of-the-mill night at General Hospital.
You really should go home, you know.
Yeah, and I imagine that you will want to see me in the morning. Oh, no, I can't. I have to be in court tomorrow morning. At 9 o'clock, I have to testify for the prosecution, and I don't know how long Scott's going to keep me on the stand, but I will make sure that I get in touch with you the minute I get back to the hospital.
I don't envy you having to testify against Anna. But I've been thinking, Monica, and I have something to confess.
What?
If I'd been in your shoes, I'm sure I would have done the same thing.
Oh, well, thank you. I could cry right this minute.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Oh.
Ruby said Jake might be here. Hello.
It's Duke.
Come on in.
Thank you. What's the matter? I just left Anna. I wanted to come see you before I went home.
Is she all right?
Yes, she's fine. She's very strong. I wish I was as strong as she is.
What can I do for you, Duke?
Well, as you know, Robert's plans fell apart this evening. Anna says to take the stand tomorrow, and I can't expect Robert to help anymore. I don't want to upset you in any way. Convince me. Are you still confident in your strategy? You're my only hope.
Oh, Duke.
Well?
Trust me. It's the only strategy that might work.
What do you mean, might work?
Well, we both know that finally it's up to the jury. But we have a good jury. I think they're going to believe Anna when she speaks. Anna's going to be a very good witness.
Yeah, when you question her directly, but what happens when Baldwin cross-examines her? What happens?
Scotty is going to have to be very careful cross-examining Anna after the jury hears what she says after I question her.
So, you're saying I'm asking for guarantees and that there are none?
I'm asking you to trust me. And there are very few guarantees.
I'm sorry, it's very late.
Anna comes first.
I should go. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, Duke.
Good night. Good night.
Maybe I better go, too.
I'll be in court tomorrow.
That'll help.
Mommy.
Kiss from Mommy?
I'm sorry. Did I wake you?
No. I've been busy praying.
That's good. Can I stay for a minute? I could use the company.
Sure.
Oh. My girl.
How's Mommy tonight?
She's very brave and she's very strong.
And I guess I'll have to be that way too.
Oh, I think you are that way.
I wish I could be with her tomorrow.
Oh, you can be with her. You can be with her in spirit.
Will you tell her that I'm with her in spirit?
Sure will.
You know, I'm counting on my prayers. I have a very good feeling about them.
Can you tell me what they are, or does that mean they won't work if you tell?
Sure, I can tell you. You know, prayers aren't like on your birthday when you blow out the candles and make a wish.
I didn't know that.
It doesn't matter if anyone hears you or knows what you're praying for. You didn't know that?
No. I guess I just spent most of my life trying to blow out all the candles.
Guess I'll have to switch.
Yeah. If it's not too late, maybe I should. I blew out all the candles, but, well, all the wishes didn't come true.
I prayed for Mommy and you and Daddy. And I just know that you and Daddy are going to save my Mommy.
Yeah. Here's a hug. Oh, sweetheart.
Do you want some more tea? You feel a little warmer?
How's your leg?
It's okay.
Don't you want something to eat, honey?
I'm not hungry. Oh, I don't know what to do. I know what I want to do.
You still want us to turn ourselves in?
Yes.
You can't go over the reasons not to do it anymore. We've been through it all.
I know.
I don't like to interrupt the music, friends, but there's a news report in that might interest you. The details are rather sketchy, but I'm told there'll be more in time for the late night news. It seems an unknown assailant eluded police guarding Olivia St. John in the intensive care unit at General Hospital at 10 o'clock tonight and made an attempt to cut off her oxygen supply. At no time was the intended victim in danger because the police had been alerted earlier and Miss St. John had been removed to a guarded area earlier this evening. As I've said, there'll be more details in the regular late evening news. Now let's get back to the music.
What?
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Did you hear what time that guy said that took place?
Yes. Did you?
Yeah.
You...
I know. I wasn't here then.
Yeah,
Yeah, neither were you, sweetheart.
Yes, but...
But you couldn't kill anybody? Huh? You gonna say that?
Yeah, I guess I was.
Well, we know that's not quite true. This whole thing is too obvious.
What?
It's a setup. The whole thing about Olivia earlier going to regain consciousness, and it's too perfect. It's a trap.
I guess it was.
And it failed, obviously.
Because the person that tried got away?
Right. That's what they said. There's no way we can turn ourselves in now. Neither of us have an alibi for that time.
But I didn't go there.
Well, you don't think I did. If you're saying that, are you?
No.
Let's just listen to the news. They'll tell us more. They want us to be paranoid. They're doing a good job of it. Huh.
Yeah.
Reporting about a new shift of guards down at the hospital.
Good. Maybe this is it.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Aha!
Oh, you found something.
Fact, I have a look. I should have picked up.